Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another video. Today's video is a tag video. We were tagged by Kevin over at Mersey Scents. Appreciate that, man. I love your stuff, really have. You know that I've been supporting you since I discovered your channel. Absolutely love your stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get these tags out of the way just in case you guys don't stay around to the end of the video. I would like to tag a dude that I haven't seen a lot, one of my favorite reviewers, Danielson. I'd like to see your take on this. Also a gentleman I've been speaking with a little bit here lately, very impressed, very generous, just an awesome guy. Seems to me like Jesus over at Cali Gent. I'd like to see your take on this. And then last but not least, a gentleman who recently, I don't know what else to say, he's in the fragrance community, in my opinion, a man, myth, legend. He's responsible probably for more of the stuff on this shelf. So anytime I buy something, I watch one of his reviews. Watch one of his reviews. Recently subscribed to my channel, left some comments. I was beyond humbled. Amin, if you can do this, man, I would definitely appreciate it. I'm going to give you a tag anyway. Guys, stay tuned. Let's see what we got. Like I said, this is a tag video. Kevin, he wanted to do the 3 favorite notes you have and then 3 fragrances in that category. So stay tuned and I'll show you what we got. Okay guys, welcome for joining me. I am Civilized Redneck Rick. I appreciate each and every one of you taking your time to visit my video. If you guys would, go ahead and find that subscribe button down in one of these corners. Hit me up, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment. You guys know the routine. I apologize. It's been a long night. My mom was in the hospital. Went and sit with her for a while. Of course, she has Alzheimer's, dementia. They thought she had some seizure activity, ended up just being low sodium, and she's not the ideal patient. She doesn't leave stuff alone, and like I said, it was just a long night. That being said, thank you for joining me. Forgive me, overlooked my lack of enthusiasm, I guess. Wanted to do this video today because actually doing these videos and fragrances help lift me up and get me in a better mood. And that being said, thank you again, Kevin, Mersey Scents, tagged us in this video, picking out your 3 favorite notes in a fragrance and then ranking the top 3 in that category. I'll give links to him here. So no particular order. I chose my first is booze. I love booze and fragrances, absolutely love it. May not be the best things to wear to work, but let's get started. Number 3, I went with Bentley Intense for men. Guys, this one's around $30. Exceptional presentation, fantastic smell. Not for everybody though, and as you can see, I put a pretty good wearing in it. Niche level smell in my opinion, and it lasts a very, very long time. Wonderful booze note in this one. Number 2, say the same thing. One of my favorites. Wear it quite often. John Varvatos Dark Rebel. Again, just a fantastic booze note in this one, and it is one of my favorites. The only downside of this one, it may not last as long as some of the others. Hit yourself up again, guys. Again, it's not too expensive. And my number 1 is probably one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I cannot get enough of this one. I love it in absolutely every way. A lot of these will probably repeat from Kevin's. I know he had this one on there too. CH Man Privé. Guys, I cannot describe this one to you. This is absolutely fantastic. It's a bottle I always have. It's a little more expensive than these guys, but you can't go wrong with it. So, number 1, 2, and 3. Absolutely love those guys. Moving on, I chose the next fragrance. The next note. This was kind of hard for me to narrow these down because I love tobacco, but I know a lot of guys are doing those. So I went with spice as my second one. And there's so many different categories of spicy, fresh spice. Anyway, took some liberties here with this one, and this was hard for me to pick 3. And this, not necessarily this order could change at any time, but this is another absolutely one of my absolute favorite fragrances of all time. You're looking at our Dolce & Gabbana, the 1. This is the Eau de Parfum version. Man, this is such a good fragrance, guys. I need to get a bigger bottle of this one. Again, one of my wife's all-time favorites. Downside, a lot of people don't get good projection or longevity out of this one. It does just fine on me. I get more than enough for it. It lasts me anywhere 6 to 8 hours. I do spray a little heavy with it. No, it's not going to be the projection beast that's going to blow everybody away, which works for me. I love it. It's a nice, intimate, draw people in scent. Love this one. This next one you guys might laugh at. It's still one of my favorite scents, period. It has been since I was a little kid. Old Spice. The OG Old Spice. Man, this is so good. This gets a lot of hate just because I think it was released all the way back in the 30s. It just gets a lot of hate because pretty much somebody you know somewhere wore this, and it's the old man smell. I about guarantee if you took this and put it in a, I don't know, Versace or a Chanel bottle, same formulation, people would be absolutely nuts about this. It gets a bad reputation just because it's an OG fragrance, in my opinion. I know there's a lot of guys out there. Howie loves this one, Danielson loves this one, and I absolutely love it. Gets a lot of hate just because it's an OG smell. And guys, look at it. Just like the I can't think of the word. Anyway, on the back of the bottle, if your grandpa didn't wear it, you probably wouldn't be here today. Marketing, that's the word I'm looking for. It's been a long night, guys. Look over me. And my number one, a lot of you guys might be expecting Spice Bomb. I do not have Spice Bomb on these shelves, and that's because of Cremo. And this is Spice and Black Vanilla. Guys, if you haven't tried this one is absolutely fantastic. All of these are, this is the most expensive of them. This one I was blown away with. It smells similar, closer to the Spice Bomb Extreme versus the Spice Bomb, but it lasts forever on me. Again, you can see I've used a pretty good little spray of it considering all this junk I've got. I mean, guys, it is fantastic. I don't know what else to say about it. That right there is the reason I don't have Spice Bomb on my shelves. Now, if I come across a good deal on them or something, or somebody wants to trade them for something, I'll do that. But check it out if you haven't already. $23 at Target. Fantastic scent. Let's go on to my last one. And took some liberties with this last one too, because I didn't want to be like everybody else. I went with incense / frankincense as my last one. There were so many I could have gone for. I thought about blue notes, doing some of the blues, but we went with any fragrance that has in it either incense or frankincense. And this was probably my toughest category narrowed down because I absolutely love and adore all three of these fragrances. But let's get started. I put in my third spot one of the best fragrances that I own, period. It was a gift. It's a Haroff signature for home, guys. This one is beautiful. It does have frankincense in the base. George knew exactly what he was doing with this one. This one, one of my favorites, lasts forever on me. The only issues I have with it, you have to be careful in the spray because it is a fantastic scent, and it can be a little loud if you overspray. If you hit anywhere, I'd say 2 to 4 sprays, you're perfect, and it will last you all day. And again, this is just such a gentlemanly, sophisticated, just elegant fragrance, guys. If you haven't checked it out, definitely worth a check out. George, one of the kindest people I know, and he hit a home run with this one. Absolutely killed it. Number 2, this for the longest time was my favorite scent, and I still flip back and forth between the two. Bleu de Chanel, Eau de Parfum, or Eau de Parfum, however you want. I say Eau. Guys, this is just stellar. If you guys haven't smelled Bleu de Chanel yet, you have to go out right now and smell it. It's just one of the best, easygoing, dumb reaches, whatever you want to call it. To me, the incense in this separates it from so many others. This one, for example, is a stellar clone of it, and that's Armaf Shades Blue. If you can't afford this one, Chanel is a little expensive. This is very, very, very good replacement for it, or stand-in for it. I won't say replacement, except for this doesn't have nearly the incense in it that this one does. But this one is expensive, and I absolutely adore it. But if you can't afford it, look at that guy. It's around $20. I think it's $18 actually. Exceptional fragrance. Love this one, guys. And my number 1. Like I said, these two, any of these can flip-flop But my number one has the frankincense note in it. I smelled this and absolutely fell in love with it. Armage Memoir Man. Guys, I don't know what else to say about this. And this is just, to me, one of the best smelling fragrances I've ever smelled. It smells just manually, like you're sitting next to a campfire. You have some incense. I think Scott over at 504 described it as just going out in the woods and just manly scent. Man, it is exceptional. The incense in this one is just fantastic. Smoky. Man, I don't know. It's just, check it out, guys. If you haven't, get a decant or something. That's all I can say, guys. Is this is the most expensive one in my collection at the moment that I paid for myself. But it is exceptional, and I don't know if you guys can see the level in that, but I have sent some decants out to people to try. I don't mind doing that. If you guys want to hit me up, I have more than I'll ever wear here. Hit me up for some samples. Worst case scenario, I might have you pay a little bit for shipping, or maybe trade something. I like trading back and forth with a lot of guys. But that being said, guys, I'm Civilized Redneck Rick. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, if you get a chance to smell any of these guys, give it a shot. If you could give me a like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, I would appreciate it. And if you guys haven't already, stay around, check out the exit video, I guess, the exit outro. That's what I'm thinking about. It's been a long night, guys. The outro, check it out. You might enjoy it. My friend Eric, who's also a subscriber, put it together for me. Appreciate that, man. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Thank each and every one of you. Peace. Oh, I missed.
Small Fry Squad, give me a nod, or maybe a thumbs up, and maybe a thumbs down. But if you do, give me a thumbs down. Tell me why, so I can fix myself and be better for the Redneck Nation. Yeah.